So I have punched a bunch of holes in here with the corn picker, and I've turned it over, and I want the little battery pack to be down here. So I'm just leaning it up against some paints here, and I could not find my double-sided tape. I know I own it, but I couldn't find it. It's this just a little piece of masking tape that I'm rolling on top of itself until I can find that double stick. And I'm just going to put that right here and put the little battery pack on it with the wire going up. And actually I want it so I can push that little button, so I'm going to turn it sideways. That way I can get to the little button. And then I'm going to start attempting to push some of these little things a little light into the hole I made. Maybe they're not big enough, I have to make some of them bigger. Corn picker, if I wasn't careful, it did 2 holes at the same time, and the second hole wasn't always where I wanted it. This isn't right, I'm not going to be able to reach that. Let me turn it. Sorry. I'm going to tape this down a little better. It's just moving all over the place. Let's see if I can tape it like this just while I'm working on it. This tape is very sticky. I might turn it on to see. I'm not exactly sure. They need to be all the way out or just a little bit out. That needs to be bigger. So this obviously isn't the best tool to use. I need something bigger. There. Oh God, it went in. Yay. I want the biggest cluster to be in the center. I wonder what else I have to poke a hole. Just a minute. This is a stylist from the Dollar Tree. Maybe it will help me poke a hole. Because I've already got the hole sort of in there, so I can just widen it with this maybe. That seems to be working a little bit. Well, this just doesn't seem to be working. want to break the wire. There. Let's just turn it and see. Can you see? Where is it? There. Can you see where it's glittering? So maybe I'm going to work my way up to the center and get the biggest cluster up there, and then kind of go out to the sides. I'm going to just try to widen some of these holes. I already made the hole, so this gets wider. After that tiny point, it gets wider, so I'm kind of shoving it in and trying to widen some of these holes. I'm going to try to go and get the center nice and filled out, and then work on the sides. If that makes sense. Like where the sparks are going out. This wasn't big enough. This is a bigger end, but I think that's too big. The other thing I think I would recommend is I did not count how many little lights there were before I started punching holes. I think that would be a good idea to see how many lights you have before you just start punching holes everywhere, because now the canvas is full of holes. Well, I could see why she used a skewer. Skewer makes a bigger hole. I just didn't have one. There. Okay, so I've made the little hole. If I push this all the way in and kind of circle it around, it sort of makes it a little bit bigger and rounder. So this technique, I think you could use it at Halloween and Christmas. I mean, I think you could make glowing Christmas trees, or, you know, interesting jack-o'-lanterns. I wonder if they make them with less than, this has a lot of lights on it. I wonder if you can get them with less. Or you can combine, you know, shove a couple of them, and it might even show without making holes in the canvas, just like from behind. It's just sort of an experiment for me. So I am pushing the wire kind of back up against the light, and then shoving it in the hole. And I guess I'll just tape all these wires down from the back. So right now I'm just trying to work on this center, and then I want to go out where some of the like sparkles are. I'm just trying to get this, the center of the sparkler filled up with lights. This is also where I had all that big glob of glitter. So maybe do less of that. And each time you do something like this, it gets easier because you know what you're doing. Okay, that one is pretty good. I wonder if you could paint on those. You know, you can get that canvas that I don't know if it's cross stitch or a needle point or something, but the holes are bigger. And if you could paint on that, then it would be really easy to stick these little things through. See, I'm almost out of these little lights. I might have to use 2 strings on one painting. But I really wanted the center to have a lot of sparkle, and then have some going out in the different directions. Do you like you could do a starry night, or you know, sparkles on the water, like if you were painting the ocean, you could have, you know how when the sun hits the ocean? Okay, let's have a few going out like sparkles. I'm almost out of these lights. Maybe one out here. So once you experiment with something the first time, then you know how to do it better the next time you try it. We'll have a look once I push all these in, see if the placement is right. Then the next time I try it, I'll know how to do it better. Well, it's good to know how well made these canvases are. They don't rip easy. There. Get my workout this morning. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm actually putting some very firm pressure while I'm turning it to get that hole in there. Oh, some of these came out way too far. Wait a minute. There we go. It could look like a sparkler. It's coming out at you. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what taping down will do. Can you see where I have them in there? I just have a couple more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 more. Let's put one over here. Oh, that went in pretty good. One maybe over here. Some over here. Where is that? Over here, maybe somewhere. Over here. And 2 more. Well, this is a little bit of a struggle, so get a pick that picks a little bigger. Now let's see, where's the last one gonna go? Maybe up in here somewhere. How about right there? This is all very haphazard. So next time I'll try to be a little more organized when I'm taping them on. Maybe you could do like a spiral or something. Now these, where this wire ends, this is a little prickly. I'm going to try to wrap that a little bit. So I got these off of Amazon, but I think somewhere like a craft or hobby store would have them. And if you're doing this as a paint party, I would definitely put the holes in for you, but you're not going to know. Okay, so these are going all over the place. So I got to pull some of these down, and then we'll turn it on and see what we have. It's some kind of fun. Pull that one down. We got our gnome. Oh, that is kind of fun. And his little sparkler. Can you see the gnome guy? Gnome and his little sparkler. And you can do different settings. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a very interesting experience for me. And I think I will be doing it more, but planning it a little bit better. So take care. It's Robin from Art and Gifts. Please like and subscribe.